This is a 2019 Mitsubishi Xpander. It's Mitsubishi's newest MPV or people carrier. And today I'm going to explore its features and then I'm going to drive it and see how it drives. But before I start exploring its features, I would like to thank the owner of this Xpander, which is our sales consultant and a viewer of the channel. He is a senior sales manager at Mega World Global Estates, and if you are looking for a property at Twin Lakes, Tagaytay or Caliraya, Hamptons, you can check out the link in the description below. So let's start with the exterior design. As you can see, the front, some may love it, others may hate it, but one thing's for sure, it's different, it's stylish, and it doesn't look like your MPV's traditional design. Another non-traditional design ng Xpander is the headlight. If you think this is the headlight, no. This is the headlight. Marami nang naloko tong design na to, including me. And if you are new to Xpander, I bet maloloko ka rin ng ilaw na ito. And here is the Xpander's rear end. Kung ang harap ay very uncommon and non-traditional, dito sa Xpander's rear end, it's just traditional, just like the other MPVs on the market. But here it's modern, traditionally designed. And now on the interior. But before I start tinkering on its features, gusto ko lang sabihin na this variant is the GLS. Features may vary on different variants of the Xpander. Now let's start on the steering wheel. You have steering wheel controls, meron kang audio, mode ng infotainment system, ang kinagigiliwan ng mga tamad, cruise control. And now on the dashboard, at first glance, akala mo it's covered with leather, with stitching, but once you touch it, it's made of hard plastic. But the design is okay. Nakakapeke, akala mo leather, especially itong fake carbon fiber looking, and it flows with the car. Now let's see how livable is the Xpander, starting with the storage. Meron kang pocket dito, small pocket dito, another one dito. Meron din small pocket dito, pero hindi ko alam kung anong pwede mong ilagay dyan. Isang kahang yosi. And the glove box is surprisingly large for this car size. Meron ka ring deep box dito sa center console. Practicality continues on the front door pockets. And so let's see, my bottle fits. Meron ka pang extra pockets dito for another bottle, but not intended for a cup. Kasi another cup or bottle holder here at the center console for two. And here is the climate control, very easy to understand. Here is the fan, the thermostat, the flow directional knobs. Meron ka ring USB socket, auxiliary socket, and 12-volt socket for your chargers. And of course, being a GLS, it has a start-stop button. And here is your infotainment system. It's very responsive to touch. As you can see, meron kang navigation. Meron ding easy link where you can link your phone's Wi-Fi, but there's no Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Moving on to the second row, and look how spacious this is. Here's my normal driving position, and look how knee room I have here. I can also do this para sa mga tamad. And once you flip this, you can do this again para sa mga tamad. And the comfort never ends there. If you want center armrest dito sa likod, just pull this string. Yan, meron ka ng center armrest. Again, para sa mga tamad. Just kidding. Napaka-relax dito. Total relaxation tong Xpander na to. Very, very comfortable. The Xpander has two more seats at the back. And if you want to be a little bit generous sa mga uupo sa likod, you can do this. So they have more leg room. Speaking of comfortable, the Xpander has dual aircon. So this is the aircon vents in the middle. It has 4 aircon vents, syempre, para meron din yung passenger sa likod. And hopping in at the back is somehow easy. Kasi when I pull this one at binitawan ko na yan, it still drops. So kailangan mo pang hawakan to before you can enter the third row. I just like to point out that entering on this side is much better because the seats here stay still, unlike doon sa left side, driver side. And sitting here on the third row is almost comfortable. As you can see, this is the most movement of the seat going forward, and this is the leg room. But the problem is yung railing nung middle seats, it's hitting my foot. It's just not that possible because I don't have foot room here. At least siguro for the kids pwede. At kahit medyo short ang legroom dito sa likod ng Xpander, hindi ka naman pinabayaan ni Mitsubishi dahil meron kang 1 cup holder on each side, a small pocket for your phone, and another 12-volt socket if you want to charge your gadgets. Being a multi-purpose vehicle, this is the compartment of the Xpander. So if you think it's very small, take a look at this. You have a false floor. You can put lots of things. Malalim siya. And if this space is not yet enough, you can do this. Yan, maluwag, di ba? Okay, driving the Xpander. I have to admit, first time kong magdadrive ng MPV. First impression, it feels like a heavy car. Hindi ko alam kung dahil means yung automatic transmission kasi 4-speed lang. So siguro masyadong malalayo yung gear. Parang every gear napakahaba. Parang hirap siyang humatak, or maybe underpowered. Mabigat yung auto. Kasi 103 horsepower. Steering wheel is napakagaang kahit nagpa-park. Magaang. Yun nga lang, meron siyang center vagueness. Medyo malaki. Or malamya siya sa gitna. Halos walang nangyayari. Kahit galaw-galawin mong ganyan, halos hindi mo maramdaman lumiliko. Unless you make a big turn like that. Pero yung ganyan, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, halos wala. Let's give it some juice. Tingnan natin kung gaano ka-responsive ang transmission. Hindi ko alam kung anong gear na to eh. Babaon ko yung gas pedal. Okay. But once cruising on 110 kilometers per hour, it's like 2,700 RPM. It's quiet somehow, tahimik naman. Right now medyo rough yung daan, pero nagbabounce lang yung kotse. Komportable, malambot. Okay, from slow moving, okay, it moves, but not really that fast, just enough to carry your family. Malamang sa malamang, kaya 4-speed, mas mahaba ang gear for more fuel economy. Para pag nagko-cruise ka sa mga expressway, mababa ang RPM mo, mas makakatipid ka sa gasolina. Side mirrors are very big. Maganda siya, kitang-kita ko yung gilid, left and right. Downside, malaki side mirror, syempre. Medyo maliit yung window sa likod pag tumitingin ka dito sa rear view mirror. Pero okay naman, hindi naman siya disturbingly small. Yun lang, feeling ko underpowered siya. Dito ako ngayon sa Nasugbu, pabalik ng Tagaytay. Medyo paahon to eh. So para siyang nag-gear hunt. But imagine kung puno ito, medyo mas hirap tong umahon. Hindi naman ganun kahirap, pero for sure mararamdaman nyo na nabibigatan yung makina. I love the brake feel. Meron siyang solid feel sa ibabaw. Hindi naman siya kagat agad, pero once nadiinan mo yung pressure, yun, kumakagat talaga agad. Pero yung solid feel sa ibabaw, ganda niya. It drives comfortably, it sits comfortably. Power is just enough. Siguro kulang ng konting-konti. Hindi ka naman siguro bibili ng ganito para ipanghataw-hataw sa expressway. Most of us will buy this for our family, sa mga bata. I think it's sufficient. It's more than enough. And parking this thing, like I said, side mirrors are big. So meron ka ng rear camera, which is so far malinaw naman. Reverse parking is just easy as snapping your fingers. And that's the Mitsubishi Xpander. For 1.1 million, I think it's worth it. Features are plentiful, it drives well, looks good, but looking good is subjective. Others may hate it, you may like it, but it's an MPV. It's a different looking MPV.